You would have better conversation with your chamber walls than with the boatman Charon, boy. Not all those of the underworld are prone to ceaseless chatter quite like you.
Ceaseless chatter. Lord Ares.
I trust that Thanatos is doing well, although he brings to mortals merciful release. Whilst I most certainly do no such thing, I do appreciate his take on it.
A fishing point here.
You move in darkness, practically unseen, son of Hades. It is quite difficult even for me to sense your presence at times. We Olympians catch their glimpses now and then, but you are always in a shroud. Thus is the influence of Nyx.
We are all willful children, are we not? I'm daughter to Hyperion, you know. A titan so obscure and hated that Lord Zeus, he started calling me his birth sister. So much did he dislike this bit of truth. And to get a rise out of me, too.
Lord Poseidon.
Who dares to mess with little Hades? You simply point me at them, nephew, and we'll leave them shivering and sopping wet, you'll see.
This boon should serve me better.
Your course of action here was ill-advised, my kin. For war shall come to you no matter what, as I shall presently reveal. The sacrifice in blood is fully paid, and we are squared away. Though, think you twice next time before you cross me,
Hope I didn't keep you waiting, ladies.
Berenice ready. Your weapon's looking rather dull there, Zagreus. Great Daedalus decided not to grace you with his gifts this time around.
Now that you mention it, he hasn't, no. Though I'm prepared to say I don't need special augmentations to get past you.
Oh, we can put that to the test right now. Just remember, you need all the help you can get.
May I say you look lovely this whatever time it is, Lenny.
We've got a ways to go yet, boss. Good news is the slowest part of this particular trip is hereby over now.
Whoops. Sorry. Think you can beat me, Charon? No. Oh, Charon, I am going to pay you back.
I'm up. Hey, my brother Charon killed you. Am I seeing this right? He's never been particularly nice to me. Whacked me with his oar a couple of times, but it never got that bad. Must be some misunderstanding. Have you talked to him?
I have.
I have to say, lad, this place is livelier than usual of late. Some of the old fixtures of the house getting patched up, new furnishings. It's rather nice, really. We've you to thank, don't we?
Oh, that? It's nothing. Though I'm glad it's made a difference for the better. Our contractor's been doing all the work, I'm just putting in the orders.
And the funds. Your father runs the underworld a certain way. This old house is lavish, I suppose, but he has long since ceased trying to make it livable at all. So the changes are appreciated.
Glad to hear it.
You tell me if I did anything wrong, wouldn't you, Prince?
I see you've decided to come home. Changed your mind yet? Or looking for more pain and suffering?
More pain and suffering for sure. After all, you taught me to appreciate the finer things.
You keep telling yourself that, boy. But mark you my words, sooner or later this life that you have chosen for yourself shall teach you I was right.
Good talk. Good talk.
Hello, my friend.
Truly.
I am indebted to you, Zagreus, both for your friendship and embarrassment of generosity.
And I, in turn, am indebted to you, Orpheus, for your calm demeanor and ability to accept life's greatest challenges. You inspire me, and I wish you the best. Hey, Orpheus, you know I've just been messing with you with those Dionysus tales and all that. Just trying to liven things up for us, mate.
Oh, Zagreus, there isn't need for such humility. Not when one's deeds of heroism are as great and numerous as yours. It is an honor to have heard such deeds firsthand.
I was kidding. Seriously.
I'm not even remotely interested in chatting with you, Zagreus.
I require no exchange of words with you, merely a choice.
As seasons give to one another, so do generations, I suppose. Hyperion, my father, he'd not a one redeeming quality. My sisters and my foster brothers and myself. This world owes us a debt for ridding it of him and his kind.
I and all of us upon Olympus are anticipating your success, dear nephew. Now let me see if I can't help spur you along. You overstep your bounds with me, nephew, but I shall make you fall right back in line. That is quite enough. That's quite enough, I say. You're still alive, aren't you?
Hello, Fury Sisters.
Murder, 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 murder.
It's him.
I found you, Zagreus. I only have a little time until my next assignment, but this shouldn't take too long.
Lord Dionysus.
Felt a shiver in the air just now, and that can only mean that chilly Demeter decided to give you a little help there, huh? Or maybe it's just cold. I mean, this is a mountaintop.
Hey boss, not much to report up here, but I've not exactly come this far to bring you news, have I?
Never quite considered. You're related to the gods upon Olympus, aren't you, stranger? I should be far more careful around you.
What do you mean by that, sir? Though, yes, my father being who he is, it means I have a lot of uncles, cousins, and the like up on the surface there.
Well, you would be wise to watch yourself with some of them, I think. Don't get on anyone's bad side if you can help it. Which, when I yet lived, none of us could.
Lord Zeus has made acquaintances with you? Oh, I sometimes forget that he's your uncle. His favor's well worth having, I assure you.
I feel fabulous.
You wouldn't hang with me given the choice. I thought I had you sorted, man, but maybe you just don't appreciate the finer things. You know what, man? I'm not even angry after that. What was I even going off about? Do you recall?
You again? Upon my faith, you'll take not one more step toward the light of day.
Now, young man, whatever you have heard about good Demeter, I'm here to clear the air. She's like a sister to me, yes, but only thus. Although her Titan parents and my own met the same fate.
Why, foster brother Zeus? Such an unlikely bit of candor there from you. Almost as though you felt compelled to speak the truth only whilst I'm directly within earshot.
I'll take it.
Hey, cheers for picking up the tab there, Zag. Now, I cannot exactly pay you back, though I could give you this.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
Bye for now, boy. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Isn't that so, Father?
I wonder, boy, who's going to kill whom this time around. You're merely stalling, boy. Again, you have defeated me somehow. And yet... you'll never truly win.
Say hi to Hypnos for me.
Oh, wow, thanks. This is real nice of you. I sure am glad you died out there just now.
I'm glad I died as well, Hypnos. I'm glad I died as well.
Oh, it's you. Just come on in. You're on the list.
I know that it's a painful subject, sir, but can you tell me what exactly happened in the war that claimed Patroclus and yourself? He brought it up. Said you refused to fight.
Until he died. I did refuse to fight until he died. But at that point... Look, lad. If we're going to discuss these matters, best we do so in the lounge, not here. The fool of a king I served. I'd never take up arms for him. But Patroclus, he always had a different way of looking at things. As I refused to fight, he rose to the occasion, took up my armor, led my brothers into battle in my guise, fought nobly. But then well...
And after you found out, you sought vengeance for him, took vengeance.
That I did. They got me finally, of course. But not before I broke them first. The war soon ended after that. It is an awful contradiction that to quickly end war, one need only extinguish many lives at once. I had not realized it at the time.
Did you allow yourself to die so that you could see Patroclus again here?
I don't know. Maybe. I only know that I was filled with rage. Rage that subsided soon after I arrived here. I felt empty. I never saw Patroclus again. But I learned my brothers honored my last request, as my ashes were laid to rest with his. Anyway, appreciate the drink. Suppose I'd best be getting back to standing quietly about. Though that war, lad, don't ask me about it again. All right?
Of course. Thanatos, I ought to have asked by now, but what's it like? Up there, I mean, outside. You never talk about it. I almost forget that's where you go for work.
What can I say? It's different. I never stay up there for very long. Don't think I could. It starts making me feel ill. Too many sensations all at once. And when the chariot of Helios is in the sky, it gets so bright that I can barely see.
That sounds awful. If it's that bad, why would all the Olympians chat it up so much?
There's no accounting for their taste, I guess. But I'm discounting certain aspects that are not so bad. You know what? I'll not spoil the surprise. I have a feeling you're going to see for yourself soon enough.
Maybe. I hope.
The delectable taste of nectar is enough to briefly sate even the ferocious appetite of the Hound of Hell.
You like this stuff, don't you, boy? Well, good, because I like sneaking it over to you. Here, boy. Just as long as one of your three heads enjoys these pets.
I understand you have attempted to persuade our court musician to resume his craft. That is among the relatively useful tasks to which you have applied yourself of late.
I can't be completely sure, but what you said just now, I think contained some of the component pieces of a compliment?
I'm certain that your boasts and twists of words shall soon inspire him to greater acts of compositional superiority one of these days or nights.
Your methods didn't seem to do the trick.
Hello there.
Hey, Orpheus. I figure that you've heard by now about how I bested the Minotaur Asterius alongside Theseus, the champion of Elysium himself. I don't think I even broke a sweat.
I scarce can possibly imagine such a spectacle, my friend. But certainly I shall attempt to try.
Did he make fun of me just now?
Next case.
Thanatos has finally come home. Have you not seen him, child? He has been very much preoccupied of late. It must have gladdened him to see you once again. How can I possibly accept such generosity, my child? Surely others whom you know are more deserving of such offerings.
Nonsense, Nyx. I want you to have it. You've always cared for me. I can't ever repay you for that.
Well, look at you there, love. So well prepared to take on any danger that may come. But I must wonder, are you well prepared for this?
I eagerly anticipate getting to meet you face to face someday, dear nephew. Just as soon as you get up and out of there.
I'm back, ladies.
Alright guys, express delivery to where in blazes are you right now? Anyway, take one of these and go about your business.
Hey, Charon, want to fight? Whoops. Cheers, mate.
If you've a moment, Zagreus. One of my relatives has claimed that I usurp your time, so I invited her to contact you.
Hello, Zagreus. Athena here is grandstanding or trying to prove a point or something. I don't know. Anyway, nice talking to you.
Well, I suppose that's settled then. I'm afraid such interactions aren't uncommon here amongst my family. But that's a family without flaws.
Good day, Lenny. And now, prepare to die.
You met Athena earlier, I guess. I'd never trade my bow for all that pomp and armor, but I guess to each her own.
I did not restore order to this world and claim the heavens for myself, only to be insulted by my own nephew. All right, let's call the score between us settled up for now. Just don't go spurning me again, you understand?
You ever want to travel past this glade, sir? Elysium in all its splendors. There's a lot to see. Sure you're all right?
I'm sure enough, stranger. I traveled far and wide whilst I drew breath. That got me rid of any wanderlust. This little corner suits me well, I think. I have the statue there, the river. It's quite nice.
This has to be some kind of bad dream.
Ah, it's finally time, Asterius. He's here. Aren't you now, you vile, insignificant hellspawn? Prepare now to be overrun.
Oh, this is unfair. That's a bronze-plated Macedonian Tau Lambda. What's an obnoxious bellyacre like you doing with the most durable chariot created to date?
You don't deserve to know. Suffice it that Asterius and I were handsomely rewarded once again, and we shall not hesitate to exploit our hard-fought spoils against you!
Nice night, no?
You're back, with Stygius in hand.
Come then, and show me your technique. You cannot escape. None of us can.
There are a myriad of tales to be told, of both great deeds and of vainglorious defeats. And this has been a tale that falls somewhere in the middle overall.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh, neat. Thanks. It's not so bad that you keep coming back like this, is it? At least for me it isn't.
I'm getting used to it. Though I don't think I'd feel particularly welcome anymore if not for you, Hypnos. Achilles, sir, I've uncovered the hidden aspect prestigious. Nyx gave me the words this time, and a vision of a noble leader among mortals. An entire armored legion of them. Arthur was his name. Will be his name, I guess.
A future leader among men wielding that blade. The mysteries of the infernal arms run deep, don't they? Although it seems that you and Stygius formed quite a bond.
Must be the regular feedings. You know, it must be pretty handy being able to turn somebody into stone. Is that something you can just do whenever you please, like, I don't know, sticking out your tongue or something?
Not quite as easy as all that, but not so hard. You have to get yourself pretty worked up and picture what you're seeing like a, well, like a picture, really. And then, whoop, stone statue. It's funny, I used to think everybody could do it.
Probably for the best that we cannot. Hey, I know you.
Though having little appetite remaining for the lightness of nectar's flavor, the multi-headed monster of the underworld nevertheless accepts.
This nectar not fancy enough for you, boy, is that it? You've developed quite the delicate palate at your distinguished age.
Your kindness toward me is unnecessary, child. You know I have no expectation of such gifts from you or anyone.
I think of you always, Nyx. You raised me as your own, and I'm grateful for it. Nyx, can you tell me more about my birth mother? Anything at all. What was she like when you first met? What did you think of her?
Your mother, she left a strong impression on us, child. It was apparent she was from a far-off place, and yet she brought with her a lightness I had not experienced before. My first impression soon subsided, and I grew to care for her. You possess many of her finer qualities.
Finer qualities? Such as abandoning her family members? Why did she leave? Why won't you tell me?
Please, you must not ask such things of me. I swore a binding oath never to say. I have already circumvented it as much as can be done. Go find your mother, child. Then you shall understand.
Zang! I heard you got to Orpheus. He's got this whole entire ballad now about how you are really me, or maybe it's the other way around. I have no idea. Here.
This is for you, Master Chaos. Everyone beneath the heavens and earth enjoys this stuff.
You honor me in making such an offering. Though please, it is not necessary to endear yourself using material means, for it is the thought alone which counts. Your father and his brothers, when they sealed the Titans in the darkest reaches of this world, that was the last they saw of me as well. You were dissimilar from them, and I feel safe communicating thus with you.
I have to thank you, Sisyphus. Not just for all the help you've given me time after time, but for encouraging me to have a chat with Boldy there. I dare say I feel a little more at peace of late, and maybe it's thanks to him.
He's a good one, all right, isn't he? Though if you've come to such an understanding with old Boldy there, why, it must mean you've done some growing on your own as well, I think.
Sometimes a conversation with a friend is its own reward, isn't that right, Boldy? Okay.
You two have a real thing going.
Boldy, while on one hand I know that making offerings to you won't really help me get out of here, on the other hand, maybe it will? Death approaches.
I sensed your presence here. Hope you don't mind if I cut in here, Zagreus.
Which sister this time? Hi. Oh, you're so close to Symphony. Remember, Zagreus? That's me. I'm not your enemy, you know. Don't you know that? I'm only Zagreus.
Let's take a little hunting expedition, yeah? You'll do most of the work, but hey, I'll be with you in spirit.
Afraid there's no one faster than myself here, cuz. The good news is you are about to close the gap a little bit.
If only you knew just how I feel, Ernie. You enjoy that, mate? When it comes time to reconsider your price structure, hope you think of me. Care for a rematch?
Well now, Asterius, he's returned. And this time we shall have to vanquish him without the aid of our divine armor. A worthy challenge, no?
Be cautious not to underestimate him, King. He has proved troublesome before.
Nonsense, my friend. For how can one underestimate that which deserves no esteem whatsoever? Together now, attack!
It's still fresh.
I bring to you the Lady Demeter, cousin. I've asked that she please rest assured knowing we have your matter well under control. Though in her infinite compassion she has taken up your cause nevertheless.
Oh, you needn't lavish me with your faint praise, Athena dear. In all your boundless intellect, I'd have expected you would know I see through your intentions plain as day.
This blasted place. How can you even stand it on the surface here? You cannot cheat death. Blast you, boy. You think you are superior to me. You are a fool. See you at home.
Mr. Hypnos, I wanted to check in with you again regarding the procession line that's right in front of you, right over there. It's moving pretty slow.
I know! Those shades, they just go on and on and on and on forever, blathering about this or that. I mean, Lord Hades, it's a wonder he can stand it, listening to them every day or night.
Well, it's just, I think you were supposed to keep things moving, so if they're taking too long, I guess maybe you could say something, or any bright ideas?
It's a toughie, Dusa, because I think it's important that the shades who wait their turn, why, that they get a chance to say their piece. But it's a real tricky situation you bring up, so let me tell you what I'm gonna do. I am going to sleep on it, and then get back to you.
Okay, well, if you don't, though, I'll check in with you again later, I guess. Because I'm under orders, so, bye.
Goodbye.
Well done that time.
Then, you know Hypnos, he adores you. Besides just driving you to madness now and then.
I'm rather used to the relationship, thanks, Zagreus. Seems like you got to know him pretty well.
Well, dying repeatedly can end up bringing people closer, I suppose.
I don't know what's worse, dying repeatedly or Hypnos. Although I guess I'm grateful for your patience with him, Zach.
He's like an annoying little brother to me.
By finally returned to your senses, haven't you, Orpheus? A court musician who refused to sing. Such nonsense. I trust there shall be no more insubordination from you moving forward.
I'm gladdened that my songs yet stir your soul, my lord. But I have to confess my choice to sing again was motivated largely by the prince. And by my muse, of course.
Still going on about your so-called muse, I see. You had your chance with Eurydice. You squandered it. And now you're here. A deal is a deal. I expect you to comply with your end of our agreement.
That's why he's stuck here, huh? Nyx, you raised Megara as one of your own, the same as me. So could you tell me more about what she was like back then?
I am pleased to see the two of you on better terms of late. Megara always was as she appears. Dutiful and quite particular. Thoughtful and dependable. Respectful.
Respectful. Definitely.
You honor me, my child, although I dread that I am not deserving of such generosity. There is no need to flatter me like this.
Be that as it may, Nyx, I would still like for you to have it. With my compliments.
How dare you, boy! Learn well to shut that foolish mouth of yours, or I shall shut it for you.
Goodbye, Father.
You brandished the eternal spear we call Varotha. So then it wasn't lost during the war. A magnificent weapon in deserving hands.
It is a veritable crime your father distances himself from all the rest of us. It is fortunate that you yourself are not so disagreeable.
See you next time, I'm sure.
All of us must sail through troubled waters now and then, correct, nephew? Fortunately, navigation is my specialty, so let's be on our way.
A senseless, punishable choice. But if you wish to face the consequences, so be it. We've better things to do, I think, than fight amongst ourselves over a matter such as this.
Avoid a caution, cuz. No one asks too many questions about me or my professional associate down there. I hand souls over to him, and that's it, you understand?
Enjoy it, Charon, mate. Don't go thinking I'm just being kind to get you to lower your prices for me. That would be unconscionable. Charon, I always thought Olympians never consorted with chthonic gods such as yourself, but it sounds like Hermes is a close colleague of yours. You wouldn't happen to know why he's helping me, would you? I'm sorry, mate. I meant you no offense. Hi, you two.
So, you must have gone and signed a pact. Isn't that right, Red Blood? Tell me right now.
Well, as a matter of fact, I have. Though I don't see how that's any business of yours, Alecto.
I like working alone, and you don't see me doing that right now, do you? So I would say it's my business, all right. Along with killing you!
Look at all that coin.
Hi. I'd say make yourself at home, hon, but you look like you got cooler places to be.
I have longed to hear the sound of your hiss, Lerny. It's Hermes.
Sorry, cuz, no messages this time. Guess that's what happens when your whole existence is kept secret from the world.
Oh, now it seems to me your strength outweighs your smarts there, nephew, if you're prone to picking other sides than mine. All right, no need to fight about this any longer, don't you think, nephew? Here, take my blessing like you should have in the first place.
You again. I heard you vanquished Theseus however many times of late. Or someone matching your description has, stranger. Almost had to laugh when I heard that. Though, I suspect he hasn't learned a thing.
What, you know him? Though, yes, he does seem rather set in his ways. Convinced himself that I'm some sort of demon from the lowest depths. Which, well, it's partly true, I guess.
You're quite notorious around these parts. The tales of your father's monstrous son kept under lock and key within his house. Fear and ignorance make for great stories, no?
Beware, Asterius! The demon comes! The demon who would sever the fraternal bonds we share if we so much as drop our guard!
What? You think I'm here to ruin your friendship? Look, to each his own in that regard, though, since you bring it up, I really don't see why Asterius puts up with you.
You see? Just as I said, cover your bovine ears, Asterius, for this monstrosity would poison us to get the upper hand.
Should something useful?
Well, my humble kin, I have to say that there are times I wish I could have been acquainted with your father somewhat more, if you'll forgive my saying so. My father and my uncle here, they are predisposed quite differently than I.
Perhaps if you were not so odd and made more effort to be somewhat more approachable, Ares, then we'd have more in common, you and I. Should you need any tips on that, why, you just let me know.
Gigantic Cerberus accepts the prince's foul offering.
Thanks, boy. One last bit of business to take care of, then.
You bypassed Cerberus again, I see. Unfortunately for the both of us. Oh, why? I was much stronger once than this.